That boy Bud, Terence Bud Crawford, is looking massive, massive gains. And he also basically suggests that he's going to do Canelo like he did Errol Spence Jr. In this video, we're going to break it all down. I will give you guys the proof and the receipts and let you know what's going on. Yeah. So you've seen that montage I put together at the beginning of the video. Terence Crawford is looking shape. He's looking definitely in shape. Ego Weight Watchers, a.k.a. Ill, where I give you a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress pics, especially when they have an upcoming fight September 13th. It's about to go down. Now, I have a few things to talk about on Bud Crawford's size. He looks big. Reports suggest that he weighs 185. I don't know him to have been quite so big this far into a training camp, but understandably so, you're moving up to fight Canelo Alvarez. So he's trying to get the armor right. And there's a photo of it. So I don't remember another time where he looked this big 6 weeks out before his fight. But again, he was fighting in lighter weight classes, so that wouldn't even make sense. Now he's challenging himself. He's fighting Canelo at 168 pounds. So he has to do something. Because I believe this. Canelo, he's not really going to, at this stage of his career, he's not going to work harder than need be, right? Call him lazy, if you will. At this stage of his career, I think Canelo is a bit lazy. Still a good fighter, but a bit lazy. So you're going to have to force something and put on a mean pace or hurt him or, out-volume him. You're going to have to do something to get Canelo's respect. I firmly believe if Canelo doesn't respect you, doesn't respect your power, then he knows what to do to progress through the fight. He got like 70 fights, 70 plus fights. So that's what I feel about the Canelo Crawford. It's going to be up to Crawford to impose himself and show everything he's been saying to this point. I'm special. I'm a talented fighter. I'm not like the other fighters you faced. I'm different. He's going to have to show that. So I have mixed feelings about him bulking up. Rightfully so. And there's a lot of people in this boxing game that want their commentary. They want to do what I do. I pioneered this whole game, I can assure you. When I started, there wasn't really anyone doing this, treating it like a job and not necessarily going to the fights and getting weigh-in footage and all that and interviewing fighters, but home studio, digital age. That's why I came up with Digital Mob. Stop playing with me, bro. Often imitated, never duplicated. So y'all know that. Y'all know my history. Y'all know my lineage, my legacy. And the problem with the more the merrier is boxing is such a specific sport and it's a niche sport. So the more people you have speaking on boxing, it only ensures that you're going to have new characters that emerge with no integrity. So clickbaiting and lying, and or just people that don't know about boxing, because boxing is the sweet science. And I would venture to say more people don't know boxing. Like some people want rock'em sock'em robots, nonstop action, and they can't appreciate the art. So with the popularity of YouTube and social media and TikToks and stuff, now everybody wants to talk boxing, but a lot of people, they not talking boxing. You don't hear Jimmy, you know what I mean? And that's the reality of it. So I give you guys real, fair, and objective commentary. And for Crawford, you don't want to be too small because Canelo might, try to ragdoll you if you can't hold your own. However, there are issues with being too big and too brolic as well, because it's to a point where Crawford low-key look bigger than Canelo right now. And the danger or potential danger with that is that just looking big is not enough. You're going to have to physically be big, and, everything you've done in the lighter weight classes has to translate. And it can't just be for some rounds unless you can get Canelo out of there, right? You're going to have to do this and sustain it. And that's what becomes trickier with the bulk up. Again, if this was Crawford being in like Creed 4 movie or whatever, like, it wouldn't be a big deal because you could get as big as you want. You just got to look camera ready and look brolic for the camera. You know what I mean? But it's different when you need functional muscle. Like, for example, Michael Phelps, he's like 6 foot something. He's a certain weight. Imagine if Michael Phelps, for an Olympic game, packed on 40 pounds of muscle. His frame could clearly support 40 pounds of muscle, but would it be conducive to his swimming, to him getting an Olympic medal, to his speed in these races? You see what I'm saying? So that's the $1 million question. And I guess we'll find out in September what it is. Whoa, what's up? We're going to see what this culminates to. But the boy Bud is basically looking bigger than Canelo these days. Now, about Errol Spence, he posted this that you see on the screen, right? I have it on the screen. And it says September 13th, we gonna do it again. This was in reference to, I believe, the anniversary of Errol Spence and Crawford fight just came up. It like just passed, and somebody posted about it, and that's what he was responding to. So he says we gonna do it again. So I'm taking it as everyone that doubted you versus Errol Spence, how the performance was, you're going to run that back, and, versus Canelo, you're going to do it again. I mean, that's what he said. I'm going to do it again. Hey, boo-boo. He's basically saying I'm about to run it back and have another legendary night, and, Canelo will be no exception. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and let me know, can Crawford stop Canelo Alvarez? I need to hear this from you, the fans, because I have mixed feelings. I haven't put out a prediction yet. If anybody says I have, they're lying. But I want to hear from you guys. Drop your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new. But even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.